Yo, what is up guys, Shinobi here, back again with another video for you guys, and today we're doing a reaction to Dante Day 1. Been watching this guy for a while. Make sure to go and leave a, a like and a sub on his channel. He makes some pretty cool content, especially his anime content. I really love his anime content. But either way, we're going to be reacting to Korra. She belongs to the macrocosms. Now, if anybody doesn't know what's going on with Avatar currently as far as the series, we got ourselves a new universe out, the Korra's universe, where she left the portals open like an idiot. Juan was right, by the way. Juan was freaking right. But in the new series, which he's probably gonna go over too, in the new series, pretty much after Korra, died, because Avatar, 16-year cycle, she left the portals open, and now the new Avatar basically's gotta clean that shit up because they're on some post-apocalyptic type shit where humanity is basically on its last stand and they hate the Avatar, both spirits and humans alike. Everybody hates the new Avatar. So it's basically like some Yang Chen type shit. It's like Yang Chen Karuk, but 10 times worse. Like, the world's pretty much cooked right now. We got Koda Face Stealer out here putting up NBA fucking LeBron numbers from 2016. That's the kind of shit we're talking about, bro. But either way, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this. This is like, bro, I don't care what bro, I might have Korra defenders in my comment section probably talk about, oh, nah, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Nah, bro. The hate was justified. And you know what's funny is Korra, the show, as far as the show, like, The Legend of Korra, the show itself isn't bad. It's just Korra, bro. She was just ridiculously, like, he's probably gonna go over it, but, like, oh my god.
Let's be honest. By this point, everybody knows who this is.
Yeah, especially right now. Especially right now.
The worst and most hated Avatar of all time. And ain't no spoiler alert, little bros. The show came out in 2012.
Yeah.
Catch up. See, a lot of people hate her to this day because of either one of three things: her unbearable personality, the terrible Avatar decisions she made, or both. I don't hate her, but
all the above, bro. All the above. And you know what's funny is the people who try to defend her run around trying to talk about, like, oh, you only hate Korra because she's a girl. Okay, what's Toph, Azula, Katara, freaking Kyoshi, Yang Chen? Yeah, get that garbage ass argument out of here. Get that garbage ass argument out of here. You out here trying to use that dumbass misogyny shit ain't gonna work here, bro. We got plenty of female characters that ain't straight garbage like this. Plenty. It's like the same argument people be trying to pull up with Star Wars, where people be talking about, oh, you only hate Rey because she's a girl. Okay, what's Ayla Sakura, Ahsoka Tano, Padme, fucking, like, bruh, get that garbage ass argument out of here, bro. Get that garbage ass argument out of here. All right, let's move on.
As a person who's watched both Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra, and spent back and rewatched TLOK, I have renewed my mental agreement that Korra, the Avatar after Avatar Aang,
the GOAT Aang, the GOAT, I don't care,
worst Avatar to ever live. While sitting back rewatching it, I noticed again the nice beginning plot, character nostalgia, good retaining of the OG ATLA art style, but more modern.
One thing I'll give to The Legend of Korra, like, once again, the show itself is not bad. In fact, actually, I think it has some of the best choreography in the Avatar series. Some of the best choreography there. But it's just like, oh my god, bro, Korra, her fighting style specifically, bro, what is going on? There is no creativity in that shit at all, bro. All she does is throw punches and kicks, and that's it. Nothing else. There's nothing else. Like, what? Oh my god, it pisses me off so much because she's gifted with pretty much the air. She got firebenders that could teach her some shit. She got airbenders that could teach her some shit. Waterbenders, earthbenders. But you know what she does with all that talent that's around her that they teach her? Because she got taught, by the way, instead of Aang, who had to run around finding his masters and shit. Bro. She out here throwing punches and kicks, bro. Oh my god, bro. And that shit's easily, like, I'm just gonna shut up now because he's probably about to talk about it.
Good animation.
Bro, Kuvira made her look like garbage, bro. There was no character progression. If there was, it was very minimal.
At all. It's just Korra.
Yep.
The reason it couldn't live up to the Avatar: The Last Airbender's name is because of Korra. Like, do y'all know how much stress I went through rewatching how Korra dealt with things and witnessing her personality? Shit felt like fingernails running across a chalkboard. If I had to replace the word ass with something else, it'd be Korra. So the next time your homeboy gets his Korra handed to him in Street Fighter 5 times in a row and spazzes out, destroying the cable box, holding the entire house's Wi-Fi connection,
that's crazy.
Reggie, you Korra'd it. She single-handedly, after years, Undertaker, the She Belongs To series, back on my channel. Shoot, even had her pull up to the gym the other day to try out for the team. And she showed me exactly why she's not fit to make the starting lineup of the Mellow Mafia Big Dogs.
That's wild.
What? You can still be our water girl. That seems more like a fitting position.
But I think she would fuck that up somehow.
Grateful look. Yeah, send her ass to the macrocosmos, because she don't belong here. And I don't know if y'all heard, but we got a new Avatar series coming out soon.
I'm about to read the if he
what is this?
If he showed, yeah, okay, let me read this off for you. In a world shattered by devastating, in a world, oh my god, I can't read because my brain's fucking okay. Avatar: Seven Havens, and it's set in a world shattered by a devastating cataclysm. Why is my freaking? Oh my wow. A young Earthbender discovers she's the new Avatar after Korra, but in this dangerous era, that title marks her as humanity's destroyer, not its savior. Hunted by both human and spirit enemies. Let me repeat that for you. Human and spirit enemies. You should have closed the damn portals. She and her long-lost twin must uncover the mysterious origins and save the Seven Havens before civilians' last strongholds collapse. Now, what's so bad about this other than the fact that the world's on a cataclysm? The fact is that Korra fucked everything up. And then, not to mention that she fucked everything up, the Avatar cycle got fucked up by her in that whole entire part where she was fighting Vatu. So that means that this new Avatar does not have access to any of the previous Avatars whatsoever other than Korra. That's it. This is like the Yang Chen and Karuk scenario 10 times worse, because there ain't nobody else but Korra who ruined this shit to ask for help. Like, it's over, bro. It's pack it up, bro. Pack it up.
Synopsis finally explained that officially confirms just how much
Pack it up.
Korra did.
She fucked it up, bro. She fucked it up so bad.
I want to address some things and talk about stuff that Korra did that had niggas' blood boiling. I'm niggas.
Hey, me and you with you, bro.
AKA T. Devontae the One, grab your popcorn and drink, get your blanket and kick your feet up, whatever device you're on, prop me up while doing your homework, because we about to get ready to kick off. Bobby, load up the projector. Gotcha, coach.
All right, here we go. The Diary of a Head Ass, bro. Yeah, this is about to be good. This is about to be good because I bet he's about to go in exclusive detail on how she fucked this shit up.
The series, I'm surprised the airport didn't find her because Korra had a lot of baggage that impacted the literal world and got her ass packed up like a Newport, which is fine because that's the beauty of character development.
If she had any?
I mean, it's not like she didn't have it at all. She actually did grow a little bit, but it wasn't her strong suit until like the end. That's why off the dribble, I believe some parts of her character tie into why she made so many terrible decisions in the first place. She was arrogant, proud, impulsive, hot-headed, irresponsible, socially unaware, emotionally erratic, reckless, hard-headed, had an emotional range of a damn tube sock, and even when there was signs
all
of
of the above, bro.
She turned back the clock, which brings me to bad decision one. Korra constantly put herself in fights she had no business being in yet.
Yeah,
I think she won one fight. One fight. In the whole entire, like, it was a justified one-on-one. She actually won the shit with no bullshit. Other than that, she was getting her ass handed to her pretty much the whole show. And I don't mind that, because my goat Ichigo be losing a lot. But you know what he does? He learns from his fights. He learns from his losses. And then on top of that, he gets better character development down the road. You know what Korra does? She loses her fights and then blames everybody else but herself. No accountability at all. Just straight, like, it's ridiculous, bro. God damn.
Although an impressive fighter with mad potential, she constantly got the Sonic rings beat out of her, even in the Avatar state, the entire series.
The whole series, bro.
Because her main problem when it came to fighting was that
I'm the type of nigga stand on business, nigga. One man arm against 50, nigga.
What you wanna do that?
I stand on business, nigga. What you do? Hey,
she would prematurely go into battles without proper preparation and counseling, get her teeth kicked in, and instead of getting mad at herself, she got mad at the world. She didn't want to listen to nobody.
Blamed everybody else but herself, bro.
She won. And a very small population of people try to defend her by giving her the benefit of the doubt, saying statements like, bro, she got her ass beat a lot because Korra faced harder villains than Aang.
Harder villains my ass, bro.
Aang? Bro, this the same girl that was...
I'm about to say, yeah, first of all, she was already, she had a, compared to, if you put Aang and Korra side by side, Aang had to master airbending. Well, he already had mastered airbending, but he had to master all 4 of the elements within like what, 2 months? 2 months, people. He didn't start out with fire, air. He didn't start out with fire, earth, and water at the same time. From the jump. And keep in mind, he's 12, by the way. Keep in mind, he's 12. Not to mention, he had to run around and find his bending masters. He wasn't born with the White Lotus and everybody else. I'm telling you right now, if we put Korra in that same scenario, she's getting packed up before she even makes it to Ozai. She's not getting past Azula. And that's on gang for real. She's not getting past Azula. Hell, I would argue she's probably not getting past Combustion Man. If we put her in Aang's shoes, bro. It's that bad. It's that freaking bad, bro. And the crazy thing is she had the absolute advantage. She had teachers from every element, something Aang didn't have until later on. And he was on a clock because he had to stop the damn war. She pretty much mastered the Avatar state right off the rip. Like, every advantage possible is still fucked it up. Like, there's no excuse.
Was a prodigy by the age of 4, being able to bend 3 elements with ease. She came out the womb a threat. On top of that, she was trained by the White Lotus and Aang's son without having to find her teachers from scratch. Basically handed to her. On top of that, having access to teachers with different abilities like metal bending, lava bending, sand bending, blood bending, spirit bending. On top of that, having multiple of the best guidance in the world that was happy to help her emotionally, spiritually, physically, and psychologically. Yet, she still got that ass blocked off the glass by Sahir, straight bedazzled by Kuvira in front of her whole army, 360 windmill dunked, nuts on head by Amon,
Unhat me, you goblin!
ejected out the game by Unalak. Not gonna lie, she beat the brakes off of Tarlok though.
That was the only fight she got.
So expeditiously, he had to run to his last resort to win his fade with her. Golly. I'll give her that. And I don't want to hear nothing about...
Hold on. Before anybody pulls out the bloodbending argument, Amon basically just said, fuck the... he just basically powered through the shit and basically used his avatar state and cooked it. So what happened?
Bloodbenders are OP. She couldn't fight somebody that's making the water in her body twerk. Man, pish posh. Y'all must have forgot what Avatar Aang had to say about
he locked
that
the fuck
when he had
in.
the same thing happen to him.
He locked in.
Do you know how strong your avatar state has to be to overpower a bloodbender? Good googly moogly. Freak out of here with that bullcrap.
Yep, and here's Amon right here. He literally just canceled the shit. He just ate
Every
it.
avatar has their own versions of hard villains which they have to adapt to. It's no excuse. Korra got her shit rocked throughout the entire series like a newborn baby an ungodly amount of times, and it was pissing me off. Not because
And it wasn't by no special freaking grade people either, bro. These are just normal ass people, bro. They're skilled, but there should be no reason she's getting her ass handed to her like that, bro. Kuvira was just basically a really skilled earthbender. Then you had fucking Amon. He wasn't even a bender at all. He was taking people's shit away. And then after that, Zahir? The only thing you could really say about Zahir was the fact that he could fly. Outside of that, he was ass. Tenzin was handing that ass to freaking bro. I don't know, man. And I don't know, man. It was ridiculous.
Losing ain't nothing wrong with losing.
Tenzin was handing,
at some point, but it becomes a problem.
Tenzin was handing that ass to him, bro.
Digged in, then get mad at the people trying to help you because you think you know better, and that's why she got poisoned by Zahir and his crew.
Zahir, bro, he was so trash,
W
bro.
outfit, W hair, best Korra outfit. Got completely shattered by Unalak. Got her bending abilities taken away by Amon, which Aang from the dead had to resupply her abilities back in.
And not right here, basically, Aang gave her the avatar state and gave her the fucking spirit bending. I just want to let y'all know that she didn't learn that shit at all.
Her arsenal after she was about to give up completely, then stormed out on everybody she loved, which in that case of losing her abilities, I mean, that's completely justified. I mean,
yeah.
I'd be mad too if I lost all my bending.
If I lost my bending, I'd be pissed as shit, but I ain't about to be blaming everybody else for this shit.
Cases, dang, calm down, shorty. Your reaction is okay, but taking it out on everybody was so unnecessary. Like, I'm gonna need you to get it together. I think you need one of these. Chat, imagine how vicious Korra's hands would have been had she listened to her guidance, humbled herself, and learned how to take accountability and utilized every single thing handed to her on the silver
She would have been a
platter.
menace.
Oh my.
She would have been a menace.
Bad decision too.
Like, bro, Aang was taking everything he learned and putting it into his bending. Like, you could see that shit. Hell, even his teammates were doing that. Zuko himself, during his fight against freaking Azula, when you see him, yeah, sure, he's only using fire style, but every portion of his bending that he was using was coming from a different element. He's using the, he was doing this defensive style with his fire bending. He was using the fucking regular fire style when he's putting out his fire plumes. He was even doing the airbender style as these boys breakdancing out here. Like, it was all around crazy. And he would have redirected Azula's lightning if he didn't, get cucked because Azula decided to cheat and fight, Katara instead. But, oh my god, bro, like, come on.
Korra left the spirit portal.
She could have been a monster.
So after Korra got done fusing back with Rava, Tenzin's like, alright, shorty, close the portals and let's bounce. And right before she was about to close the portal, she stopped. She started questioning herself. She says, and I quote, maybe I shouldn't. What if Unalaq was right when he said the Avatar shouldn't be the bridge between the two worlds? What if Avatar 1 made a mistake?
The biggest mistake of all time.
Portals? What if humans and spirits weren't meant to live apart? Basically, just like how Avatar 1 believed closing the portals was the right thing to do in his time period, Korra questioned his belief and believed that leaving the portal...
It's not like we got Father Glowworm and Korra, the face stealer, running out here putting up fucking numbers right now because of this shit, let alone all the other spirits who are probably evil. Now, I already know some people about to make the argument, but there's good ones too. Yeah, well, guess what? They can get corrupted too. We saw that during Wan's era. Stop that shit right now. Stop that shit right now. And as far as I'm concerned, unless I'm correct, since Korra's era and them are pretty much either old or dead, there's nobody probably there who could teach the new, Avatar how to spirit bend, aka, calm the fuck down. So we're fucked. We're cooked.
Portals open was the right thing to do because she wanted to forge her own path with good intent behind it. But you know what Tenzin's advice was? And
Tenzin out here putting out garbage advice, bro.
Oh, hell no!
There's nothing I could teach you.
Cap.
You are the Avatar. Tenzin, just do us all a favor and shut your bitch. Whatever your decision, I support it.
I want whatever he's smoking.
Oh my gosh! Whatever Tenzin's smoking and the rest of the gang included, keep that away from me. You telling me everybody conceded and let her do it? Ay Dios mío! Did y'all forget who she was at the moment? She ain't have that much character progression. He could have thought critically about her character and the nature of the worlds and said, hell no!
Bro, forget the spirit world. Humans in general, bro. Since when are humans not greedy and do stupid shit? Especially in a world where people are bending and shit. What do you think was going to happen after Korra left? What do you think was going to happen?
Forget them being more knowledgeable about the spirits and having 10,000 years of it. Close the damn portal. Tenzin should have did what Future Trunks did for his world.
Yeah.
If you leave that portal open, it'll be the end of all of us.
It'll be the end of all of us. Just blow this shit up, bro.
Now, Korra has every right to forge her own path, but I don't believe she should do it without wisdom and seeking counsel. More counsel. The right counsel, Tenzin. Because I get that she had good intentions, but we gotta think logically here. If you understand the nature of both worlds, or just the human world at least, you realize that not everyone will be looking for peace. Humans alone left to their own devices has already caused a lot of problems for centuries. Wars, propaganda, anarchy, capitalism, lust for power, control, and greed by any means. Come on now. Everybody ain't looking for peace. Not all bending or regular humans, and especially not all big-ass superpowered spirits that can destroy a continent. And especially if I can shoot fire out my hands. Hell, I need a gun for. Do you know what crash out YNs could do with that? See, in this world, wherever there's a beautiful tree, there will always...
Hell, is the reason why we can't have fucking superpowers right now. Imagine if the current world that we are in right now has superpowers. Like, imagine everybody started getting them bending. Everybody started getting fire bending, air bending. Yeah, there's some positives in that, but do you really think people will be able to be positive with that? There'll probably be more destruction now than there would be a bunch of years ago, bro. Imagine a bunch of people trying to rob a bank And they allow firebending and shit, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? We cooking ourselves.
Be a bad apple in the mix.
Cause you
ready
know
to
somebody would
destroy
try
the
that
roots.
shit.
And understanding that, I believe that the best option would have been to keep the freaking portals closed and continue letting the Avatar be the bridge. Forget what Unalaq said, cause think about it. If Batu's wicked ass emerged from it, then who knows what else can? Bro, I was sitting there like, Korra, if you leave that portal open, it'll be the end of all of us. No!
That scene will never get old,
And
man.
you know what, chat? For years, I wondered what the Avatar world amounted to after the second series ended. My ass cheeks stayed clenched up until
gonna
I
be
got
real,
the
I
recent
forgot.
news.
I'm gonna
'cause
be real,
I
after
believe
Avatar
leaving the
Korra,
portals
I kind of
open would
erased
most
that shit
likely
from my
cause
memory.
problems between the human world
But
and
then
the
I
spirit
saw that
world.
shit on
Lo
Twitter.
and behold, the new Avatar series coming out soon.
I saw that
confirmed-
then. When I saw this, I was like, oh, cool, new Avatar, you know. I wonder what it's all about. And then I read the actual title. I'm like, bro, Korra fucked everything up. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
my initial theory and puts me at ease to unclench these cheeks. Bobby synopsis. Gotcha, boss. The new series coming out will be called
Oh,
Avatar
man.
7 Havens. Avatar 7 Havens is set in a world shattered by a devastating cataclysm. A young earthbender discovers she's the new Avatar after Korra, but in this dangerous era, that title marks her as humanity's destroyer, not its savior. Hunted by both human and spirit enemies, she and her
This is
long
literally
lost twin must
Korra and Yang
uncover
Chen
their
all over
mysterious
again, bro.
origins and save the 7 Havens before
But worse.
civilization's last stronghold.
Because she doesn't have the guidance of the previous Avatars
So
anymore.
whatever cataclysm that happened during Korra's time both caused the world to go into a post-apocalyptic time, hanging on the edge of destruction, and caused both worlds to hate the Avatar because 9 times out of 10, it was caused because of Korra leaving the portals open. See,
Yep.
Aang brought an end to chaos just for Korra to start it back up. Now the new Avatar has to deal with and clean up the mess Korra potentially started. And I
Yep.
don't want to hear nothing about people putting her in the same ballpark as Avatar Aang. Which, if you do, I highly, indubitably disagree with you.
Yeah.
Korra's done her fair share of good, but it'll never amount to what
Bruh,
Aang
Aang-
has done.
bruh,
Korra
Aang
is extremely talented,
fucking
but
cooked.
she's not as talented as Aang.
Dick Rider! Dick Rider! Dick Rider! Dick Rider!
We talking about Twinkle Toes, the first Avatar to spirit bend, redirect lightning,
Yep.
have Toph seismic sense,
Yep.
mastered air at the age of freaking 12, technically
Yep.
112, invented the air scooter, mastered all 4 elements in 1 year, kept the airbenders from going extinct, defeated one of the most strongest firebenders ever while he was at his most dangerous, was the youngest to master the Avatar state, ended a war that lasted 100 years, brought along a period of peace which he mediated and kept under control, was more in tune with his spirit side, had better character development, actually won a lot of his fights, which
Yep.
keep in mind, he was a pacifist, but just
And
because
yeah, listen, that's the worst part. Is he doesn't want to fight unless he has to. In a lot of his fights, if you go back and watch his fights, that dude was evasive as hell. He wouldn't actually, like, a lot of the time he was just weaving and bobbing. He had, hell, you could not hit this dude 9 times out of 10. You could not touch this dude. Like, he was damn near, I would hate to fight an airbender because, I'm not gonna lie to you, those people are evasive as hell. They will make you look like absolute dog water. Like, put Korra against Aang with her garbage ass punches and regular kicks, and Aang is weaving that shit like Tuesday, bro, like Taco Tuesday. It's not even gonna be close. It's not even gonna be close, and I don't care what anybody says. Aang is washing her 100 times out of 100. There's no shot. No shot she wins. None.
he was a pacifist doesn't mean he wasn't ready to pacifist. You dig what I'm saying? And he did it all when he was 12. A literal kid. Bruh, he was the one who gave Korra her bending back when Amon took him. So let's not put her in the same sentence.
Not
as
even
Aang
in the same
Shite.
sentence.
And no, she
Yang Chen is better. Yang Chen is better, bro. That's how garbage Korra is, bro. Yang Chen is Yang Chen. Well, actually, let's put some respect on Yang Chen's name. Yang Chen and fucking, I fucking the only thing. If I had to put a tier list on the avatars that we have right now, I say the only one that she's beating solidly. Let's see, not Yang Chen. Yang Chen's washing her. Kyoshi's definitely washing her. I think she's beating Roku. She's definitely beating Wan because Wan's just, you know, he's the first avatar. It just makes sense. But other than that, Aang, Yang Chen, Karuk, And Kiyoshi, yeah, they all wash her. They all wash her, bro.
She ain't beating Aang in a fight, lil bro. She got folded by little bitties of here. Aang 1v1 is putting her in a Ziploc bag and floating her down the river.
Bro.
And don't even get me started about what Yang Chen or Kiyoshi would have did.
One air power is screaming, it's fucking over, especially in the Avatar state. It's over.
3. Korra got the connection to her past lives severed completely. Oh my gosh. This one,
which means
I know
the new Avatar,
everybody was pissed about.
The new Avatar is
fights,
cooked.
Fighting Dark Avatar Vatu Unalaq was the most important because it came with extremely dire consequences. Which for this one, she really didn't consciously put herself in this fight. She just fell into Unalaq's trap in the end because she wasn't the sharpest tool in the cabinet.
Damn.
For the entire season 2, the writers made it very obvious to the audience that Unalaq was a bad guy and had ulterior motives completely hidden from Korra, which in Korra's eyes, he could do no wrong because of obvious reasons. With this being hidden, Korra wanted to go with Unalaq instead of Tenzin and her father because he could teach her something that both of them could not. Spirit bending. Plus, she already had conflict with Tenzin and her pops, which honestly, after witnessing the whole debacle through the lens of Korra, her reaction seemed pretty accurate because she literally saw her uncle handle a corrupted spirit, which in hindsight, a power like that would be very useful because of her job. And he gassed her up, so going to her uncle was a predictable move. The issue was that Korra was gullible, hard-headed, and socially unaware, so it led to her downfall in the end. And by this point, y'all already know what happens next. During her fight with Unalaq, she gets backed into a corner. This man starts getting froggy, so he jumps. Bro get to ripping out Rava, the spirit that houses all of the Avatar spirits, right out of Korra. To make matters worse, bruh makes a water whip and start beating Rava like a 1865 cotton field. Your name is Toby!
That's crazy.
Say it, boy! My name...
That's crazy work, bro.
It's Bartholomew. That ain't your name, boy. It is Toby.
This man, bro. My name is Jeff.
My name is something Wang.
Nah,
He
bro.
start getting trigger happy. That man was showing no mercy. He wanted the connection to her past lives eviscerated. Good googly moogly. Chat, when I tell y'all, this moment for everybody felt so dark and sad. It was literally the saddest moment.
We lost everybody, bro.
For everyone, because with every lash, Aang and the rest of the avatars,
we lost everybody, bro.
Tied in the blink of an eye. It was like losing family, bro. And watching it again was so tough. My blood didn't even boil, bro. My heart just felt empty. The first time I seen this when it came out, it honestly made me want to just take an Avatar hiatus, cause I just couldn't take all the Your name is Toby!
Crazy work, bro.
I just want to let it be known that this series has a lot of topics, including the ones I brought out today, that if you analyze, you could really write a book out of each and every single one of them. But if I did that, this video would be like 50 hours. And last time I checked, I ain't no damn detective. So I kept my yapping to a minimum. Yeah, y'all can go watch some other YouTuber break down each and every crevice of Avatar issues with the utmost precision. But me?
Fuck no, baby.
All right, I'm finna go make me a sandwich and watch
You
Reincarnated.
could probably make a whole movie off of how nonsense went, bro.
Such a good servant.
That's crazy. You can make a whole movie on how she fucked this shit up, bro. But either way, W video, I'll leave the link down below. And yeah, Aang's better. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. And we out.